One Shot, Let's Begin, His Killing Plan, His Murder Scheme by Kito Mohiro. Alright. So, we're doing one shots for the 1987 to 2000 some odd anthology. We're going through a bunch of the artists here. We skipped to Kito Mohiro because it had a one shot of appropriate length, and he has quite a few one shots. So, let's begin. This is horrific, it's tragedy, it's horror, and it's most of all, it's school. Let's begin. Visconde presents his killing plan. Okay. It's okay, just from like this to this. What is it? 2005. Jump Square monthly, 500 yen. Okay, that's acceptable for so many comics. Yeah, okay. I don't know what Jump Square is, but I assume it's whatever supreme quality. Anyway, let's begin. I decided to kill a person, and that spring, I'd become just another average high school sophomore. Yoshihiro Takagi, 17 years old. In order to kill someone, you need an accomplice. I don't really have any grudges against anyone. And it's not like your life is over if you kill someone. I just want to try doing it once. Because my life from here on is so easily imaginable. It wouldn't be horrible if it was over some petty event. It's not like your life is over if you kill someone. Yeah, that's an excellent idea for someone like me. I wonder if I could become a copywriter. Well, who should I kill? What are you looking at? No matter how beautiful your mother is, that's out of the question. That kind of phrase went out of style 20 years ago. I wouldn't be able to use those kinds of words if I wasn't this beautiful. To begin with, its values of merchandise is a problem. Even though the one who was attracted to the use of merchandise was you? Father, mother, Sachiko, my younger sister. The people in the mass media, the only answers they want are the ones in their field of understanding. I can almost imagine what they would say about me the day I kill my family. Having his grades compared to his superior younger sisters, he was abused by his parents. The present day family sense of togetherness diminishes a little every day. I guess that an unsound mind is just another form of individuality, and that the inability to shoulder responsibility is just another way of looking down on someone. No, that's not it. From the beginning, trying to compare different kinds of people with the same standards is the wrong way to think. Parents and siblings are useless. Huh? What are you looking at? Is this what boys call love? You so easily say such happy things. That kind of body touching is. You'll kill. My friends are also no good. I can't kill them. They would probably suspect grudges and special interest. It's proof that people aren't made to kill people over such insignificant things. I could deal with that kind of sentiment inside me. The objective is simply to get the experience of killing a person. That is the one thing that I can't deal with inside of me. Okay, let's go for a complete stranger. I wonder what kind of person would be good. One of those extremely ordinary people over there. Someone old wouldn't have the same feeling because they really don't have many years left. A delinquent? A Yakuza member? Nah, that'd probably be useful to society. If I was thanked, what would I do? A celebrity? Seems they would suspect fan mentality or jealousy. When I think about things this way, everybody looks like they could be doing bad things behind the scenes. This is more difficult than I had thought. In any case, I will kill someone. Rather than being accepted, I would prefer to be blamed. That being the case, a person who is a symbol of happiness, loved by all those around them. That kind of person is no good. That kind of existence, like that of children. I decided my target would be a child, in the lower grades in school from kindergarten to primary school. Actually, I think it would work with a person about the same age as me. That way I could carry on their years after theirs. That agrees with my aims. But because I'm aiming for a new sensation, children are the best. The way the mass media will probably also be pleased. In times like these, when a world reputation is probably important. That being the case, I wonder if a female would be better. I will walk around the housing district to find an appropriate target. What are you doing? Every day after school, after coming home from school. Are you sweating it out in the school club? Are you focusing on learning or something? Biking, cycling. They say that is the number one unpopular hobby with girls. Where did you hear that? Choosing a target, I'll examine the home environment. Too poor is no good. Excessively wealthy is no good either. Aha! Top of the middle with no visible shortcomings. Father, mother, grandfather, grandmother. The child of a five-person family. Separate house, has a garden and a dog as well. I wonder if they tie it up indoors. That is a recently bought car. They just bought it to replace an old one. Okay, the ideal target. I've decided on you. With the choosing of the target comes immediate action, as if things will not be that simple. First, it's me. When you target a child, it is possible I will be thought of as an incompatible person with society, unable to crash one's emotions with anyone else, but one with strong dispositions. I'm not going to kill someone because of unhappiness. Okay, I'm not going to kill someone I'm being forced to. You should be in an environment that was blessed. Huh? Let's Do you want to learn karate and piano? Mother, father, or mother, father. In my happy home, my parents seem to have a good relationship. What the hell happened, big brother? After this, after dinner, I'm going to study for a few hours, so don't disturb me. Mother, father. Okay, they're saying to each other. Huh, huh. When you have a goal, there will also be a result. Promotion was fast. My piano skills also improved. Mozart Sonata already? You're amazing! My grades also went up. That's it. Study isn't so bad if you try. Math is also basic. It's all just course memorization. Just had to remember all the problems patterns. I also volunteered to participate in the region's activities. Drink some. I became more favorable with the older women, though I think my appearance is pretty average. Maybe the awareness of my goal, backing my outward confidence, positive mood is showing through. Brother, I have a friend who happens to have a crush on you. Let's see. You ruffian! I won't forgive you if I make my cute friend cry. This is the first time I have had someone confess their love to me. I thought you were at least a little bit poppy. I thought you were at least a little bit popular. I was able to get a cute girlfriend. Those days of perfection, I would use my free moment to study up on my target. Mikana Kozono, 6 years old, a grade schooler. They say the more you get to know a person, and it becomes harder to kill them, the more you see through the hate, because recognizing them as a single human being makes one's emotions start to flow. As for me, because I want to kill a human being, I want to recognize them as one even more. That is why I need to know all I can about my target. I want to kill a person, the things she likes, her favorite activities, future dreams, activity times, family, casual habits, and various other things. I even investigated her best friend. She approaches the Center for Everyday Living without entering, fishes through her garbage, set up wiretaps, placed peeping photos, volunteer and got to know the brats in the girls' class. Let's see. I thought being with you would feel a bit different, Yasuhiro-kun. How so? When we were in middle school, whenever I would look at you, you'd always seem angry, never wasting your time. Was I really like that? Sorry. Maybe it really was like that. If that's how I appeared to people, even if I insisted otherwise. Hey, one way or another, you seem to take your own time. You may have really changed living here. I have a friend who also recently got a boyfriend. He also was a totally different person before, being a little bit dark. People really do change, don't they? Right? What? Wait, people really do change, don't they? Right? What? No, wait. When I said friend, I wasn't talking about your sister. Oh well, it doesn't really matter anyway. I'm telling you the truth. And so 1 year passed. Did my plan to kill, the day to carry out the plan, It was an amazingly wonderful year. Every fulfilling day was without a complaint. This murder will throw it all away, but that is why there is meaning to do this. Usually, something like this would never happen. All right, shall I go? Pushing me further forward, Dad's job is going great. He reached an important post into the company. I'm sorry, Pops. Isn't the weather nice? I really am a happy bastard. At about this time, she should be in the park, as usual. Hmm. Alright, Mika-chan. You're it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof. Okay. That was unexpected. Hmm? Ready or not, here I come. Let's see. Yo, you. What the? Who are you? It's okay. You don't know me. Yasuhiro Takagi. Ooh, he just stabbed him. You are the ideal target. So that's how it is. Yeah, what are you doing, Yota-kun? The boyfriend had the same plan found it perfectly happy him to be the ideal target. In my fading consciousness, I had a strange sense of fulfillment. He would continue my story on for me. Is that the girlfriend? Was the girlfriend like two-timing him or something? Or was that the girlfriend's friend? I need to look back on that. Okay. Okay, this is page 18. Look at page 32. 18. 32. They have different hairstyles, and they got only the blush going on, no glasses. Is this the sister? No, that's the sister. There are no glasses. Am I missing something? Is the maybe the point is that it is random, right? Well, maybe not random is the right word. I will say that like this one is one that was kind of hard to like voice act in the moment because for any if there's any new viewers here, I usually don't read ahead of these things. I usually like to have like interpret it as I'm reading and just kind of like try to get the vibe from there, try to feel the characters. And I also like being surprised by the story, live reactions. Oh, that's like a Lego bear thing. I don't know. So it's kind of interesting. This is the one where I feel like I need to study up on the person to give it a proper thing, because when it comes to this person, it's not like I decided to kill a person in that spring. I probably should become another average high school sophomore. In order to kill someone, you need an accomplice. I don't really have any grudges against anyone, right? You're not trying to go like crazy with this here. Like this person sees it as normal, almost nonchalant. It's like, I feel like killing somebody, right? Um, and because of that, like you can't just go crazy. You got to kind of almost normalize, like, what a drag. There, I discovered the perfect target, right? You can't emote too much during this here, which is really, really interesting. I feel like this is a really in-depth, and you need to like a bit deeper and layers here. Or maybe the lack of layers is kind of the point, right? Um, and I think it's really interesting. The guy, is this what you would call like a psychopath, right? Like he understands the tendencies, he understands what you need to do to be successful. He understands like, all right, he can't do it if he wants to. He wants to like think through things super logically, this and the other. And it is a little bone chilling in a sense, right? Which I think the author does well. When he's trying to kill somebody, like, no, not my family. Then the media will misconstrue it. Okay, they're gonna say blah blah blah, family unit, disluding or whatever. He's like, my friends, no, 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 no. Here's like, all right, we're gonna go and have some fair and feud here. Someone random, someone old, which I think is this is probably one of the most significant ones. We're like, wait a minute, what if I kill someone old? Who cares? They only have a couple years left to live. I wouldn't feel alive. I killed a yakuza. They're a bad guy, so maybe get vigilante judge to be a celebrity. Yeah, that's like, all right, people would get jealous. That's fair. And then like someone his age or a child, where it's like, oh man, he wants to outlive his victim and like this, that, or the other, right? And I wonder, I'm pretty sure the Japanese legal code is a lot more liberal with like the death penalty. penalty, if I'm not mistaken. It's also kind of strange. Like when they do the death penalty, they like well, it's fascinating how different cultures do it around. Here's like a 45 to like a minute long you know analysis of certain death penalties, right? So like in the United States, because I know I'll call a couple hundred. In the United States, when you get sentenced to the death penalty, it takes about an average of 18 years for you to actually receive the death penalty. And the reasoning for this is there's a bunch of court of appeals, there's backing trials up. You can keep going again and again and again. So an average 18 years, because you get so many chances in essence to kind of prove you're not guilty or appeal the death penalty, that it takes a long time. Plus it's expensive, you have to pay everybody. Um, in like, so they kind of let you know. I don't know. Do they let you know? I don't know, but they generally inform you of your date, and it takes a long time. In like Japan, they like don't tell you the date till the day of. It's like, all right, you can get it in 20 years, you can get it in 2 weeks. We're just gonna tell you on it the day it happens. And people are like, which way is more cruel, right? You have someone wait a super long time, or you don't tell them the date. It could happen randomly. You give them an hour or something to get their affairs in order. And I also heard, I don't know how true this one is, because I like to, give real facts here. So I can't. This is hearsay. I heard it, and so I'm saying it, but I don't know about the authenticity. It was like Soviets would like go sentence you to the death penalty, and then they would lead you to a room and then just kill you, right? They would either just go and like blink super bright lights and shoot you, or they'd lead you to a room right down the hallway, so you wouldn't have to wait at all, right? Um, so whichever is the most humane, I don't know. It's really up to you, because there have been people like in the Americas who were found not guilty and later, didn't receive the death penalty, or people who were found not guilty and still received it. It's unfortunate. And so, yeah, I just found that fascinating that he's like, yeah, he could still do whatever. Um, and it's like, okay, he has to kill a woman here. He has to study on his target. And he's like, all right, we got to make sure the person's not too rich, not too poor, just middle class, so they'll be, I guess appropriate. And it's so like hyper logical, which is what makes it interesting. It makes you think he's like a psychopath, right? Because it's like, oh, this kid, he's not getting some sense of like sexual satisfaction from it there, right? He's not going like, oh, this person pissed me off. I gotta go and stab them to death. It's like, you know, I feel like killing somebody. To him, it's like eating a pizza, right? Which is the scary part of this here. Um, my parents didn't have a good relationship here. Yeah, then he goes and he applies himself, gets stronger, gets better here. I volunteer, this, that, and the other here. They go and she confesses here, the bangs and everything. They discover stuff, and I think this is even more interesting. Studies up on the target here, where she's just like, no, 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 you don't kill somebody you feel super passionate about because you're a person, they're not just a number, right? But for him, he's like, no, I want them to be a person. I want to make sure that I'm killing a human being. Which is, again, it's a super logical thing to say. But again, it's also pretty fucked up, right? To go like, no, I want to make sure this is a person who had a full life. I want to know about the grandparents there, the parents there, the friends here, so I know that he destroyed that life. He extinguished this life, this potential here, versus just a random person like, yeah, right? That is pretty messed up there. Okay, this is the same person here, and then no way. When I said I was talking about your sisters here. Um, this is another. So this is the person, the foreshadow we get here. Um, so he goes to do the plan. He apologizes, whatever. He just says how happy it is while not really emoting. And I wonder too with the like whole psychopath thing, where like, hey, maybe the not emoting, is that like a big thing of psychopaths? I don't know. But then again, I like don't. I emote, but not to the extent I should in my everyday life. And maybe there's some conversation to be had about how much you should emote. Maybe I'm just a little bit more stoic. Maybe I just have undiagnosed autism, which might be a real thing. Um, but yeah, I wonder. So yeah, he goes, and like I think this is a beautiful scene. How tense it is. It's like, all right, he's going here. You could see this here beautiful paneling where this person isn't expecting anything, and then the kid is. I don't even remember his name. It goes 1, 2, 3. He's getting ready to just stab her. 6, 7, 8. He's ready to like get the knife, and then it's really this person from behind. Or not, here I come. Let's see. Who are you? I don't know. Okay, you don't know me. Yasuhiro Takagi. And then he goes, "You're the ideal target." The boyfriend of the same planet found the perfectly happy him to be the ideal target. What are you doing, Yota-kun? He will continue my story on for me. Um, did they say anything about Yota or Yasuhiro Takagi? Did they? That's another thing. I thought being with you feel a bit different, hmm? Yasuhiro Takagi. Oh, is he just stealing his identity or something? He's Yasuhiro? Wait, that's even more bizarre. So he's Yasuhiro Takagi, and then he was saying, okay, oh, you don't know me. Oh, he's saying he called him Yasuhiro. I thought he was saying, introducing himself. It's okay, you don't know me. Yasuhiro Takagi. I was misinterpreting that completely. I thought he was introducing himself. I was like, oh no, we're going to get some stolen identity? It's gonna be a hard sell. No, he's just introducing himself. Man. I shouldn't be laughing like that. I don't know. Maybe this person is in like one of their other works. I think it's a really good story. It's really interesting. I think I'm a little bit unsatisfied in the sense of like he just got killed by a rando, but I also think that's the reality of the world sometimes, is that this person is a rando and that sometimes just happens, right? Like random people will kill random people and there's sometimes no sense of like I don't know if there's like justice is the right word, but there's no sense of like purpose might be the right word, right? Where like like he said, oh, you had a reason. You were abused by your parents. You were like had a fight with your friends. You did this, but no, he was just like, I want to kill this person, right? And then he did, um, and that in itself is messed up, right? Because we had the killer being killed, but then it has you thinking, how long was this person thinking? And the fact he's like, oh, you killed me. I guess I'm glad you killed me, right? And is this like a character he kind of follows throughout the thing? Because like it looks like he kind of draws the same, just from the covers here, right? This here, this person here, this person here. It seems like he kind of has an archetype for the main character he likes to draw, right? Like with all of this here. So yeah, I don't. Oh look, this person develops powers to correct the errors of the world. Uh, this is like Death Note type stuff, right? This author is interesting. I might have to look into them a little bit more, honestly. Maybe we can like read a bit more of their stuff. It's fascinating, if nothing else. Influenced by Ozawa Satsura Matsuo Leiji, graduated from this year. He also released several hentai works on Comic Penguin Club. Okay, created an assistant created the Star blah blah blah. Kita's art's unique here. Every recurring through his work are graphic depiction of violence and sex involving children. Probably not. Never mind. However, looking at categories Lolikan and Shotokan. Characters feature are almost tall, skinny, and gangly for their age. Generally, females, unlike most of the manga, generally have small breasts in her hip. His males are rarely muscular, except in narrow circumstances, usually extreme close-ups. Facial features are small. Nudity is common in his work. Damn. I thought this might have been an interesting author to read, but unfortunately, after reading the description, I think I'm gonna have to pass. Maybe we'll read some of the one shots as long as they're appropriate, but yeah, I don't think I want to read all that stuff there. And I guess that's also it. Um, I like this panel here. I think it's interesting. When it comes to his art, I think it gets the job done. That's you know, I think where this is strong is that like I kind of appreciate more so that like this guy's kind of like nonchalant throughout the whole thing. He emotes not too much. It does its job here. I'm a little unsettled by the character. I think the writing is really strong here. The art gets the job done, and I think the almost maybe it's just the way it's scanned, but like the almost like rough line work here, kind of I think adds to it here. And yeah, this guy's life's gonna be ruined, but man, that's what he wanted, right? All right. Well, I guess that's everything, everybody. Hopefully, I didn't ruin your day, or hopefully, I don't. Yeah, hopefully this isn't too disturbing in its own senses here. Um, I guess that's it, everybody. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.